1 2 Rebel Tedtv here, and let's see what's going on in the lines out there in the social media and all that. Let's see. They mad at who they mad at now? They mad at Kevin Durant and LeBron. They mad at Kevin Durant and LeBron because what they said, and this dude right here is saying something. Chief McGraw, he got a video talking about it. I'm gonna react to his video. Let's go.
Welcome if this your first time on the channel. Today we listening
It's my
to
first time.
audio of Gilbert
Gilbert
and Kwame Brown actually coming together to agree on something.
What?
And that is Kevin Durant and the crazy statements he made along with
Crazy.
LeBron James.
Yo, all these dudes be saying, there's some people saying some crazy statements or some shit like that, and it don't even be true. Nah, I mean, these niggas are drama queens. Nah, I mean, they said, but T-Mac said it was crazy. And it's funny because a whole bunch of other people said it. So why would you think that's crazy? I don't know. Let's see if Kevin Durant and LeBron said some crazy shit.
Out Michael Jordan.
Oh,
they threw
MJ.
a slick shot at Jordan.
They throwing shots at
Everybody
Jordan?
heard it. We're going to play that too for the people that didn't.
I didn't hear that.
But then we're going to listen to Kwame Brown break that down.
Brown.
We're going to listen to Gilbert Arenas break that down. And I'm going to give you
Brown be dropping some
exactly
gems.
why I believe Kevin Durant and LeBron James is making this type of statement about Michael Jordan. Let's listen to it. Make sure you subscribe if this is your first time. Let's click that like button.
Let's go.
Let's go.
There's a lot of stuff you gotta ask yourself. You gotta recommit to this game. It's like you sign a new contract. Every time you get better as a player, I truly feel that you gotta recommit and sign that contract with yourself every so often. Like, I, 10, 12 years in, I got 4 MVPs and 4 championships. Like, but do I still want to do this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Who's he glazing? How's he glazing? Let me know. He just giving you an example. 10, 12 years, got 4 championships. Like, what am I here for? Let me know. How's he glazing?
Yeah, you know how hard it is. Some people say, I want to go play baseball. Right? Yeah. And then I want to come back. Or some people say, I'm going to go 22 straight. You know what I'm saying? So it's a contract
22
I feel like
straight?
you got to have with yourself.
22 years?
In order for you to be a, great ball player or to have a long career. That's the goal, to be in the league for 20 years.
That ain't the goal.
Yes, that is.
But you got
What you mean?
recommit to yourself before you commit to anything else.
The goal should be winning championships, not being in the league for 20 years.
You're bugging.
Magic.
People want to be in the league for 20 years. Actually, people just want to be in the league for 10 years. Because after 10 years, that's when they get some type of pension or something like that. Some type of guaranteed money or something like that. They got to be in the league for 10 years to get something. You know what I mean? So, what are you talking about? I was just having this conversation with the security guard. You know what I mean? Some people don't really care about championship. They get 1 year, that's good. But you ain't telling me that James Harden cared about a championship. He cared more about money. You're not telling me that Joe Johnson cared about a championship. He cared more about money. You're not telling me Spreewell cared about a championship. Yeah, that nigga ain't care about shit. He just stopped playing basketball. He played his few years, got what he got. He started selling rims, and then stopped selling rims. So, I don't know.
Wasn't in the league 20 years. He got more championships than both of them. It ain't about being in the league. I just want to be around, be in the league, be a great player. What happened to winning championships? So we got LeBron coming out.
Everybody ain't on that. Some people just want to get in the league and get some money. Make sure they're living right. People don't care about that. That's secondary. Even Weber was saying that. The whole point is to make it. They don't really care about. But winning the ring, they care about it a little bit. But the main thing is they made it for at least 10 years.
Thing ain't about championships. Then we got KD coming saying, yo, the goal should be just be in the league for 20 years. What are y'all dudes talking about? Y'all dudes sound crazy with how y'all be talking, man. So
you see, this is what I be talking about. How people say, yo, you sound crazy. Because you don't know what you're talking about. Chief McGraw, you sound crazy. Just because you want to win a championship doesn't mean that person over there wants to win a championship. Some of these players don't really care. They want their money. They want to be millionaires. They want to live the basketball player life, the baller life. They don't care about no ring. Some of these players don't care about no ring. You ain't telling me that James Harden really cares about a ring. He cares about his money, and he cares about his mother.
Goofy comments that Kevin Durant made and LeBron James co-signed. They are completely off. I'm literally gonna tell you why they doing this, and it's
Well, this dude is completely off. So, whatever reason he coming up with, I bet you that shit is false. That's off too.
really sad. How they going out is sad. It's breaking my heart, KD. You went there and knelt to LeBron James.
This dude is a drama queen. That's what I'm talking about, man. Dudes nowadays are not men. Breaking his heart about, he telling his opinion. You know what I mean? Telling the truth. The truth hurts.
Like, yo, you're the king. I'm kneeling to you. He talking about 4 championships. You got 4 MVPs in 12 years. LeBron didn't get 4 championships and 4 MVPs in 12 years. That's how I know he just went there to kneel to.
You see? That's what I'm talking about. Who said he's talking about LeBron? He just gave an example. You got 4 championships in 10 years. Of course he knows that that LeBron didn't do that. You know what I mean? So what are you talking about? He just giving an example. Well, this is what I'm talking about. That's what he meant by glazing. That's what I'm talking about. Things are over people's heads. They don't be knowing nothing. You know what I mean? Yet they say a whole bunch of stuff. He was just giving an example. He wasn't talking about LeBron.
His king. That's what he did. But we're going to break that
His
down
king.
why they did it. But let's listen to Gilbert Arenas actually come back at both of them. When we know Gilbert Arenas loves Kevin Durant, he loves LeBron. So you know they got to be super off with these comments. And then Kwame Brown is going to agree with Gilbert Arenas. Let's listen to Gilbert Arenas, though.
Let's listen.
Kevin Durant's comments is more of misinformed than it is reality.
Let's go, Gil.
When MJ left, MJ didn't leave because he was bored. MJ didn't leave because he was tired of winning.
Right.
That's not why MJ left. MJ left
That's
because
false.
MJ was told to.
Well, hold on. What did you say?
leave.
MJ was told.
All right, I'm gonna just be honest.
This
MJ
one-
was told to
Well, hold
step
on.
away because of what was going on in the media.
All right, hold on, wait. We're gonna bring that back for a hot second, but I just want to address what Gilbert just said. He said he didn't leave because he was bored. Michael Jordan specifically said, "I had nothing more to prove after he won his 3rd championship." You know what I mean? So he was a little bored with the sport. You know what I mean? He was dominating completely. You know what I mean? There was no comp for him out there. You know what I mean? So that was one of the reasons. You know what I mean? I don't know about this. Somebody told him so. The reason why he still wanted to play sports, so he went to go on his pops. But he said, he specifically said, "I have nothing else to prove here." So, I don't know. This seems like a little boredom to me.
This one theory. We're going to listen to this, and then we're going to listen to Kwame Brown.
And,
We are looking for gamers who want to learn how to
commotion.
become video.
Hold on. Let me get past this commotion, man. Alright, we back. Let's continue.
And then we're going to listen to Kwame Brown.
and all the rumors that was, you're talking about a time where MJ is the league. He is the face of all Brandon. He is considered the best player that ever lived. He is the face of USA basketball. This is America's darling at this moment in time. He was bigger than life.
Yep.
And
that.
the rumor of gambling, the rumor of
That around that time, it was Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson, and Michael Jackson. All of them Michaels was killing it around that time.
how his father passed, right? And all of that going on, it was collectively, hey, we need you to step away from retire. Because if the news broke while MJ was playing, they thought it would have ruined the image of the NBA at that time of what they were trying to build.
Okay.
Even though it was the league was stable as it was stable.
I want to know where Gilbert Arenas is getting this from, because I don't remember hearing this. It sounds good. Know what I mean? It sounds plausible. Know what I mean? But I want to know where he's getting this, or if he got the inside word, where do you get the inside word from? Since you putting it out there, know what I mean? How you know that this is facts? You know what I mean? I don't know if that gambling thing would have hurt Jordan that much, or the NBA too. I don't. David Stern wasn't really caring about that. They were talking about gambling before that happened. Michael Jordan gambling before that happened, and even when he came back. So I don't know.
They were just getting these TV deals. I just think they didn't want that news of gambling and his father passing and all that stuff. So
As he said, I just think. So, this could be Arenas' theory. This could be his opinion.
all on, the league's doorstep. So
Okay.
they basically said, step away, let everything calm down. So if the news did break, it broke on baseball. It didn't break on the
And to me, that's kind of fugazi, because when he left, they kept trying to get him to come back. You know what I mean? You saying that they said to go step away, but if you was go do some research, people were saying that lockout that happened in baseball, the NBA orchestrated that to get him back in the NBA. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Different type of stories going on. You know what I mean? I wonder where Venus is getting this information from.
NBA's doorstep. King Tizzy, I'm just being nice when I say this to just keep it glossy, but it was the NBA
Glossy.
Keep it PG.
Keep it PG.
call for him to step away.
Fuck that PG
It
shit.
wasn't
Keep
his
it real.
choice.
Rated R.
So when Kevin Durant said he
Said it wasn't his choice. So it wasn't his choice to play baseball.
stepped away and did this, like he's being in.
I'm gonna bring this back a little bit.
So when Kevin Durant said he stepped away and did this, like he's being in. He's not giving MJ credit. It wasn't. It wasn't.
Talk about it.
It wasn't. He was quitting. Trust me, they wanted to go full and.
But Kevin Durant never said that he quit. He just said you got to resign yourself. You know what I mean? You got to make that contract with yourself to see if you want to do this again. He didn't say he quit. You know what I mean? You got to sometimes you got to take breaks. He didn't say he quit. He never said Michael Jordan quit. He was talking about himself, and he just saying how this person over here went to go play baseball. You know what I mean? I don't remember him saying that Michael Jordan quit. He quit and came back. I don't know.
I mean, 4-peat, 5-peat, but it was more NBA business decision, and that's why he stepped away.
I like that Gil broke that down. Now the thing is, 4 and 5 would have been difficult. I would have loved to see Hakeem Olajuwon Rockets go up against them Bulls, because Hakeem, I got as my fourth greatest player of all time, and I got MJ as 1. You see what I'm saying? So
You see what I'm
it
saying?
would have been a great matchup. And I know the people from the Rockets, they always talk about how they would have beat that Bulls team. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not
They
saying
do
they
be
would
saying
have beat
that.
the Bulls. All right? But it would have been a great matchup to see.
Now it's funny. I just want to say something about that little comment right there. The Rockets do always say that, especially I think Corey be saying that the most. But they said another reason why other people wanted to say it, because Michael Jordan said they didn't have no answer for Olajuwon. They said they glad the Rockets can't get past them Utah boys, the Utah Jazz, because they ain't have no answer for their big man in the middle. But I'm just thinking they didn't have no answer for Shaq. They didn't even have an answer for Patrick Ewing, and they still got past them. Like, that would have been something to see, especially the second year. They would have had Drexler. They was calling Drexler the West Coast Mike, Clyde the Glide, Michael Air Jordan. You know what I mean? So yeah, that would have been something. But Jordan did beat Drexler already, but Drexler didn't have Olajuwon. Anyway, back to the topic.
That was Gilbert Arenas saying, "No, KD, you wrong, young fella. Let me come out and correct you." Now we gonna listen to Kwame Brown. He gonna be a little bit more raw. Gilbert Arenas gave the PG version. We gonna listen to Kwame Brown do his correction.
Yeah, Kwame Brown be going in. He don't be giving a fuck.
To Kevin Durant and LeBron James. Let's go.
This don't make no sense. Kevin Durant, that statement was ignorant.
Oh, man.
Why you chuckling so hard when you're supposedly a student of the game? Michael Jeffrey Jordan won 3 championships in a row. He three-peated.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And his father got killed, murdered that summer. I think July, August, or something like that. And then MJ retired in October and dedicated his
Wait. I think he's kind of confusing. If maybe I'm not understanding the way he's saying it, but just to clear things up, Jordan Pops died before he got that 3rd championship. That's one of the reasons why you seen Michael Jordan crying like that, holding that championship. So it wasn't. I don't know. He said something about that summer or something October. So I don't know. Maybe you're just talking too fast or something like that. Maybe I'm misinterpreting, but I know that Jordan pops died before he got that third championship. That's why Mike was crying like that, holding that trophy.
To baseball, which is a sport that his father wanted him to play.
Wow.
So that's why he played baseball. And he tried to commit himself and dedicate himself because he was in a mourning phase. You know, smart-ass idiots, because he lost his father that year. Because you're not telling me Kevin Durant didn't know that Michael Jordan's father was murdered.
Hey yo, they didn't go into detail like that. Know what I mean? All Kevin Durant said is some people went to go play baseball. They ain't go into detail about Michael Jordan specifically and why he quit and all of that. Yo, what Kwame Brown need to take it easy.
Telling me LeBron James didn't know that Michael Jordan's father was murdered.
Well, hold on, let me rewind this for a second, man. Let me rewind this. Bear with me for a hot second. Let me see what this nigga. Let me replay what this nigga said, man. Hold on. Let's bring it back. Let me make sure.
Open a Chime checking account in 2 minutes.
Fucking commercials,
We'll
man.
spot you.
Alright, let me just bring it back, just in case I'm missing something, man.
There's a lot of stuff you gotta ask yourself. You gotta recommit to this game. Just like you sign a new contract, every time you get better as a player, I truly feel that you gotta recommit and sign that contract with yourself.
Now you talking about recommitting with yourself.
So often, like, you know, 10, 12 years in, I got 4 MVPs and 4 championships. Like, but do I still?
Again, he said he didn't say LeBron, he said
Because you know how hard it is.
Just making an example.
People say, I want to go play baseball.
Okay, some people want to play baseball. Let's get an example. Some people go play
I
baseball.
want to come back. Or some people say, I'm going to go 22 straight.
Right, so
You know what I'm saying? So
hold
it's
on.
a contract. I feel like you got to
Contract with yourself.
too, in order for
Alright, so boom. That's what he said about Jordan. You know what I mean? Kwame Brown is going in on this dude. Where was I? Let's continue from here.
He lost his father that year. Because you're not
They ain't
telling
even
me
go into detail like that. They ain't even.
that Michael Jordan's father was murdered.
They didn't even bring Michael Jordan's name up. They just gave him. They didn't even say his name. Kevin Durant didn't even say his name. Of course, we knew that we was talking about him. You know what I mean? But he didn't say his name. Just let you know that he didn't even go into that much detail. Kwame Brown is going in, son. But this is what Kwame Brown be doing.
He's telling me LeBron James didn't know that Michael Jordan's father was murdered.
He snapped.
Steve Nash know it. This dumbass eargrab let me know that he know it.
Partner sirens in the back.
He want to get
I don't even know if y'all can hear that shit, but partner sirens in the back. I live in the hood.
back in LeBron's good graces and be a coach. This is what I mean by go along, get along game.
Yep.
I
You
won't
go
get
along
it.
with some
This
bullshit
nigga stupid.
Yep.
because it benefits you in the end. And all these people are going along with this.
I don't understand how that benefits LeBron and Kevin Durant just by saying how people need to commit and sign a contract with themselves. They didn't mention Mike's name. He just gave an example. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Going in on
This
it.
younger generation don't know that these guys are full of shit. So they'll say, look at what LeBron said, look at what Kevin Durant said.
Yeah.
They got 600,000 views on this that Kevin Durant said. And then you have all these media pundits and these guys that are LeBron James jockstrap sniffers.
FS1.
They'll get up there and they'll repeat this garbage. They'll say this garbage. Yeah, I mean, MJ really committed to the sport? Really?
Facts.
He was
Bro,
so committed to the sport.
Durant never said that. Durant never said Jordan wasn't committed to the sport. So if somebody takes that from that, that's them.
That he didn't go get traded to the team that was whooping his ass. He didn't travel to another team and join the people that was kicking his ass. You know what MJ did? He went and picked up 110-pound dumbbells with Grosvenor and started getting stronger until he can take the hits, until he can run through while he was dunking. And then he won 3 in a row.
Shots fired.
Cool.
And some guys got older as well. But he didn't cry. He took his lumps and he had his run.
Like a man.
But to say this right here, this is disgusting.
How is it disgusting?
Disgusting. Y'all want so bad to erase the older generation that you
Oh,
making
you
yourself
being
look stupid.
A drama queen. How is he erasing anything? He said he went to go play baseball. Is that not the fact? Michael Jordan went to go play baseball. Michael Jordan said, I have nothing to prove. He sounds like he's taking a break to me. You know what I mean? I have nothing to prove. What are you talking about? That doesn't mean he's quitting. Or he's retired. Just like every other basketball player and everybody else that plays sports. He felt he had nothing to prove. That's what he said.
Was the worst part.
Oh, let's bring it back a little bit.
This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Y'all want so bad to erase the older generation that you make
Again, they not erasing anything.
yourself look stupid. This right here was the worst part of this whole interview.
Yeah.
And the fact that they laughing and giggling and snickering. This is why MJ fans will never run. He too disrespectful.
Yeah.
Never.
This is a disrespectful ass.
It was goofy. Disrespectful and goofy for both of them to sit up there and make that comment. Knowing
What?
they
What comment?
I'm going to tell you why.
He said, tell me about it. I ain't going to interrupt you. Tell me about it. Tell me why you mad, son. Tell me why you mad,
They
son.
want you to feel like Michael Jordan made weak moves too. Because think about it. When we think about the weakest moves in NBA history, it's two players that sit out amongst the rest.
Now, this dude is Professor X. He telling you what they was thinking, what was their intent. You know what I mean? They want you to think they both said that Jordan is their favorite player, I believe. I know LeBron said that. You know what I mean? I'm not sure about Durant, but I don't know if they want them. I don't know, man. But they want us to think that Michael Jordan did some weak stuff. I don't know if we going that there, buddy.
Look and
Let
go,
me see.
why they do that? Was it a weak thing from a mental standpoint? Did they not have the intangibles to win championships? Why did they have to stack the deck? It's two moves that are the weakest two
Both of them,
moves in
LeBron and
NBA
Durant.
history,
Yep.
and everybody know it. As great as Kevin Durant is, as great as LeBron is, great players. I'm not saying they trash, but they made two of the weakest moves in NBA history, and it hurts their legacy when they compare it up to Michael Jordan.
Okay.
You can't compare
That's facts.
them to Michael Jordan. I don't compare them to Kobe. These are guys that won their championships with one team. One team. You know how difficult that is? You win one
Duncan did it too.
championship, and you got guys on your roster that want to go get some.
You could do that when you have a good organization like the Lakers or the Spurs. When you have a decent organization, you start making moves like that. You could do that. That's, I don't really got nothing to do with the player.
Money. Just like that. You win one championship, and now the backup point guard start acting like he's the starter. That's what happens. Your coaches get pulled, assistant coaches. Hey, you want to be head coach over here? This is what happens when you win on one team. It's difficult to win championships on one team. Way more difficult than it is to pop around and try to stack the deck. It's way easier to do that.
I don't know.
When
Maybe.
LeBron left and went to Miami, that was the weakest move in NBA history. The only one that rivaled that move is Kevin Durant going to go.
All right, so does that take away from Shaq's legacy because he went to Miami to go play with Wade? Is because he went to a different team? And a lot of LeBron fans. This is funny because a lot of LeBron fans always say that he went to different teams, and that makes him greater. Oh, snap. Now, that's a conversation, I guess. Know what I mean? That goes directly against what you're saying. You're saying it's harder to stay in one team. I wonder what LeBron fans will say about that. That's funny. Let's continue.
Golden State. If a person think Kevin Durant going to Golden State is the weakest move in NBA history, okay. If a person think LeBron going to Miami and joining two other people in the top 5 of his draft class, all of them being in the Eastern Conference, completely stacking the deck, if you think that was the weakest move, okay. But those are the two weakest moves. For me, I think LeBron was the weakest move, and then KD looked at the landscape and said, man, this dude out here stacking the deck, I need to do the same thing. And then he went and joined Golden State. But for others, they think Golden State, KD, being up 3-1, letting Golden State...
Alright, so right now, he just bashing LeBron and Durant. And he's getting off topic. The topic was Durant, right? We Quentin or Gilbert Arenas, Kwame Brown was saying about LeBron, about Jordan and all that. I think they missed it. They take it in wrong. You know what I mean? I guess we can continue. Listen to the rest of what he's saying, but
I think it's LeBron going to Miami. Because being real, they comparing LeBron to this person. They feeding him all the awards, MVPs, all this stuff. They was trying to give it to him earlier in 05, 06, 06, 07. They've been trying to give LeBron MVPs. For all of that manipulating that LeBron did, he won 4 championships.
I don't know.
Played on the super team for 8 straight years.
I'm about to fast forward all this.
And, James Harden and Serge Ibaka, that's where his legacy was just great. If he'd have been able to win with them. But then he went to Golden State. It was still great to me. Then he went to Brooklyn. You like, all right. Then he went to Phoenix. You like, all right.
Yeah, but all this is also some other stuff talking about.
People
I don't care about all that, but I don't know, man. You let me know, man. Kevin Durant, was that disrespectful and disgusting what he said about Michael Jordan? Saying that Michael Jordan, well, mentioning some people need to take mental breaks. You know what I mean? And just mentioning that some players go play baseball. You know what I mean? Which he did. He meant to go play baseball. So I don't know what the problem is. Y'all let me know if what Kevin did. Maybe I'm missing something. You know what I mean? I think they adding things. So maybe I'm missing what they adding. And what to me, I don't think they should be adding. Let me know. 1.